Any Nickelback fans out there tonight? Nickelback! We're going to do the world attempt for Nickelback here, guys. You're in for a treat. It's going to be epic. We're going to be the first ones in the world to do this much Nickelback that aren't actually Nickelback. Now, you know, it's going to be a little inspired. Don't hold us word for word, chord for chord. We're not all Guitar Georges here, but we're going to do our best. Anyways, I hope you brought some treats. I hope you brought some delicatessens. I hope you brought some syrupy beverages, maybe a coffee, maybe a cup of soup. Anyways, without further ado, let's back some nickels here. Somebody better get Guinness in the chat. Just saying.
Free Guinness in the chat. Free Guinness in the chat, everybody.
Free Guinness. Free Guinness.
Let us know where you live. Or don't. Not your actual address. You tell us somewhere you'd like to live.
Yeah. You know, as long as it's within, $2 Canada Post single shipping costs.
Are these boys furious? Are they furious?
Well, furious is a lot of a word. We'll have to find out. Mungo Jerry here today.
Mungo Jerry.
Got down to the bottom of every bottle. I got down to the bottom of every bottle. Just like a paperback novel. Got back to the back of the very last bottle. Yeah. This one is from a little unheard place down in border of Montana and Alberta.
I'm back home in the plains where I was born. I sat away down on the border in old Alberta way. Alberta.
He rode those plains and they rolled like it was his first truck.
Oh, I miss that truck. I miss that truck. I miss it so much. I miss my truck.
It was a GMC Jimmy
And GMC 4 Tierra sedan Chevrolet. Chevy, Cadillac, Chevrolet. I had the Cadillac, Chevrolet. Yeah.
Cadillac, Chevrolet is here to stay. Now I said I'll dodge on and I'll Ford my way back. Chevrolet, Chick-fil-A.
Chevrolet, Chevrolet.
Chevrolet, Chevrolet, Chevrolet. I want to get married in a Chevrolet. I want to tie the knot in my Chevrolet.
Tylenol for days and give it up in my Chevrolet. I really miss that truck. 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 Hey, I really miss that truck. I really miss that truck. I really miss that truck. Yeah, I really miss it.
Hey, I really miss that truck today. Going to Tim Hortons doesn't hit the same way.
I remember when they only had 3 radio stations and just cassette tapes. We didn't have the XM satellite radio streaming services, and we didn't need them. We just had 3 channels on the radio, and that's what I remember. I really miss that truck.
I had 325 clicks on her.
325. That's all. We never went far.
Never went fair.
But I really missed that truck.
Really missed it.
It was a good one. Now you might say that that's the Nickelback would never do that song.
Yeah, I think they might once, you know.
They might have done it once. You don't know any of their outtakes. You don't know the songs they haven't released.
I mean, that guy wears a cowboy hat in all the shows.
We can all imagine. Use our imagination.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what.
Did Trooper ever play with Nickelback?
Hook us up with that one. The Steel String.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Anybody like metal? Anybody out there like metal? Out there? You like metal?
So here's a question for you all. Chad Kroger was married to Canada's Princess Avril Lavigne. Did they have a prenuptial agreement, or was it just a traditional marriage? Leave it note in the chat. The prize will be in next stream. Look forward to it. Chad Kroger.
Chad
Kroger.
Chad. Canada's Chad.
Chad Kroger. He was the Chad of BC, northern BC. Chad
Kroger.
He's a good guy. I saw him on the Home and Garden Network in 2019. He was on Celebrity IOU with the Property Brothers. He was doing charity work for some family that was low income. Chad Kroger, you had my heart. You got my heart, Chad Kroger.
Got my heart. You got my heart, Chad Kroger.
You got my heart, Chad Kroger. You got my heart, Chad Kroger. You got my heart, Chad Kroger. You got my heart, Chad Kroger. Take me to the start, Kroger. You got my heart, Kroger.
You got my heart, Chad Kroger. Meet me at the Sobeys Bologna. I believe you owe me that much. I wanna
go to BC/Kelowna.
BC/Kelowna.
I bet you there's a nice temperature over in Kelowna today. You know what's close to Kelowna? Richmond. There's a Richmond in BC. There's a Richmond in Alberta. And who the hell are ye? Chad Kroger, will you go to prom with me? It's 20 years too late, but would you go to prom with me, Chad Kroger?
Would you go? Put it in chat. If you're Chad Kroger. Only if you're Chad Kroger.
I can't believe 20 years since I was in high school. I'm old as fuck. Stay young. Stay young, everybody. Don't grow old. Especially don't smoke cigarettes in your adult years. Daddy came home last weekend. He was working in a coal mine, doing overtime as we were speaking. Coal.
This is a short one. It's just a quick one.
Yeah, there's not much coal left in Canada. It's kind of banned. You know, we're kind of about the nickel and diamonds and Bitcoin.
Mainly nickel, a lot of nickel. Canadian Shield made 100% of nickels and nothing else. Say you've ever been in the Canadian Shield. Let us know. Put it down below.
Did you ever have a propane barbecue or did you have the coal barbecue? And if you had the coal one, what do you like about it? I'd like to know in the chat. You know, we're really filling up the chat today. Hashtag homework. Do the homework.
You know, we're looking for Superfan A-Live today. Do you know about the Superfan? He's there. My oldest man was there.
Superfan.
Superfan.
He was from Japan.
From Japan. He's not though. He's from Pooch Cove.
Might as well be from Japan. Ha ha. So that's just a joke. Pooch Cove is far away. It's
Pooch
isolated.
Cove's far away from town.
It's isolated.
That's why we say it may as well be Japan.
This one goes out to all the people who had a poppy. Poppy, do you look down at me up in heaven? Poppy, do you look down up at me when you're up in heaven? Poppy, do you look at Nan? Poppy, do you think I'm a man? Poppy, 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 Poppy. Poppy, do you look at me in heaven? Oh, Poppy, do you look at me in heaven?
Oh, Poppy, when I look up to the stars in in the sky. I always think of Pappy, and I can't help but cry, cry, cry.
Pappy, do you got Timmy's in heaven? Pappy, do they got smokes in heaven? Pappy, do they got fish and brews? Pappy, have you heard the news?
Have you heard the news?
Pappy, have you heard the news? Pappy, they don't got a clue. Pappy, this one's going to you. Pappy, they don't got a clue.
And they don't got a clue.
Don't got a clue. Poppy don't got a clue. That's all the poppies.
Poppy, that's a sad one that goes out to all the poppies out there.
Poppies out there.
Anyone, Mr. Poppy, let us know if you miss your poppy. Give him a call. Give your poppy a ring, even if he's up in heaven.
393-9363.
At the end of the day, a sailor's ways John was cast from me. I do not know, but I've been told that John was cast to sea. It was sad on the day he died. He perished and no one survived on the day that the Kyle went down at sea.
The good ship Kyle had a lot of portholes. She was from England gold. She had a Spanish galleon or two, and she had a French lip on her glue. I knew the gold, and I knew it well. The Kyle had a sail, and she was from hell. The Kyle had a skull, and she was right tick. The Kyle knew the seas that day, and the Kyle knew the seas all the way. And I said the Kyle will live forever in our hearts. And that's the story of the Kyle.
She ran aground in Harbour Grace.
She ran aground.
She ran aground out in Harbour Grace. In the depths of the sea, she ran aground in just the center of the harbor. But everyone unfortunately perished in the disaster. But tell me, who owns the Kyle now? Who owns the Kyle now? Tell me, who owns the Kyle now? Who owns the Kyle now? Is it the responsibility of the municipality of Harbour Grace, Newfoundland, or is it the responsibility of the municipality
it's a nice place.
Oh, Harbour Grace, Newfoundland. Spaniards Bay is better than Bay Roberts. Spaniards Bay is better than Upper Island Cove. Oh, Spaniards Bay is better than Bay Roberts. And Spaniards Bay is better than the Isle of the Bacaloo.
Now, I lost my eye down in Clark's Beach, and I couldn't see where it wouldn't reach. And I crashed a whale, and I didn't know that I was scratching his arse. Now down in Roach's Line, we had quite a time. We were on the car down to the Carboneer. Went down in the Powell's and we had ourselves a steak or two. And then we went down on the line, on way up to Northern Bay, and we went down.
On the Northern Bay holly, let the holly from the tree be cast in sunder. At the end of the day, all the people in the bay were left wondering. I was sad when it had happened.
Of the government.
At the end of the day, all the people in the bay had been suffering. I had been disappointed by all the boys.
Disappointed.
At this point, that's as far as it has gone.
Yep.
But there will be part 2 next month, maybe next week.
Maybe.
So stay tuned. July coming up.
Yep.
In July, we've got a great interview coming up with none
do.
other than Alberta Dave.
Yeah, old Alberta Dave has agreed to join. We're going to have a
It's
bit
gonna
of a
be a big
variety
show.
show.
Big show.
Lots of guests. Also, we're going to try to chase the ace once again at a quick pace. Been doing it now for a few years, raising a lot of money for a good cause. We're donating all the money to the Shriners Club, and we really hope that we could maybe raise money. We never ever raised a dime. Maybe we'll raise a nickel this year, but proceeds nonetheless.
Proceeds
Donations.
nonetheless, proceeding and proceeding. It's been a good time. So we got a question in the chat.
Yeah.
From none other than Superfan A Live.
Okay.
Live.
What is their question?
What is the best thing about Spaniards Bay?
It's probably the direct route to the Spanish. I find that it really evokes a lot of imagery. It really makes me wish that there was better representation of Spanish culture here in our culture, besides just the name alone.
Well, yeah, they lost the war a long time ago and stuff, you know. So think about this. Conception Bay, real international place.
Yeah.
You have Spaniards Bay.
Yep.
Right across the harbour, you have Portugal Cove.
Yeah. Really, really crazy. You know, we were like touching the Eastern Europe.
Got them all. And then you got, you know,
Western Europe,
Irishman's
Western.
Bay, Irishman's Cove.
Yeah.
Got Irishman's Arsehole.
Yeah.
You got Weston's Cove.
There's Little Hearts East. There's Little Hearts Disease.
Little Heart's Arsehole.
Yeah.
And Spanish Cock.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yes.
There's also Dark Hole, and there's there's Spread Eagle. There's Dildo.
Spread Eagle Dildo. I was going down to Cuckle's Cove.
Cuckle's Cove. There you go.
To smoke some draws.
Yep.
And I saw a fella in his rig, and he looked at me, and I said, "No, boy, I'm just smoking a draw."
Yeah, and that's what
So
he said.
anything could happen. Anything can happen out there.
The RCMP, they controls the lands outside of the city.
Down to Frenchman's Bay.
Yep.
Frenchman's Harbour and Frenchman's Cove.
Yep.
In Frenchman's Shore.
And, geez, what else is there?
Anyone ever been to St. Pierre?
Miquelon.
Yeah, anyone ever been to Miquelon? Like, more importantly.
Yeah, no, right? It's always about the St. Pierre.
Always about St. Pierre.
Lots of Miquelon representation.
Miquelon representation. Let's go. If you're from Miquelon, let us know.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Torbay? We would like to know in the chat.
Yeah, let us know. If you so we're gonna have we got a little debate going, okay?
Yeah.
We got to rate these towns, okay?
Yep.
This is the options. You got Balleen.
Yep.
You got Flat Rock.
Yep.
You got Pooch Cove.
Yep.
You got Torbay.
Yep.
Give us the top 4. Let's go. Let's go.
Without any particular order, we got
Without any particular order.
Well, Balleen, because we know there's only ballers in Balleen. The top of the list, S tier. Then we're going to Pooch Cove, just because it's quite tough out there. Thanks to our super fan, always giving us the details. Then we're going to go to Portugal Cove. A little lesser title there, Renedy Milan. And then after that, we'll consider St. John's and Mount Pearl. The last we're going to consider is Torbay, because we all know that the people in Torbay don't get up till 9 o'clock in the morning.
Here they come and stick his flies.
Yep. Mosquitoes. So, real fact is on the Avalon Peninsula, where we are living, which is the most populated area of the island of Newfoundland, there are no bears. But we have bears everywhere else on the island. We've managed to scare the bears away from our end of the island. Come to Newfoundland. Get yourself a nice Airbnb. You can host the Groovers as your personal tour guides. We can take you on adventures and show you all kinds of things and give you lore and insights. We can also come with
Take
you.
them down to the Moose at Goobies. We can take the boys anywhere they want to go.
Yes, yeah. The boot. Iceberg Alley. Look out, Groovers. Got a gig at Iceberg Alley this year. We're going to be right up there, number 1 on the stage. Everyone's opening up for us in the Big Top. Going to be sold out.
Communications up in the Big
We're
Top.
going to add a third night. Third night is maybe on the work. Second night already sold out. You didn't even hear about the first night, but second night sold out. And yeah, we got all kinds of marketing. We got local celebrities. We're going to have an interview on K-Rock, and we're going to be giving away tickets. And if you can stump Campbell, you get to meet us in person. All truth. True things.
Playing Stump Campbell today. Tomorrow morning, tune in.
Yeah, stump him.
6 o'clock, K-Rock morning show, 6:30.
Yep.
5:30 in Labrador.
Yep. And we're also going to try to get all the radio stations. You know, we're not really a bit biased. So we're going to go for Hot, and we're going to go for Coast. CHMR, VOWR.
Shout out to Tony at Coast.
Shout out to Tony at Coast and Rick Bailey at Coast. Rick, we love you. Yeah.
Top Rick.
So, if you have a favorite Newfoundland thing, you should tell us. Superfan Andrew Live, could you give us a suggestion? Maybe.
Biscayne Cove.
Okay.
Biscay, Bay of Biscay.
All
Where
right,
the
all right.
Biscayan men went.
Stay tuned. We're going to get that Yeti, folks. Yeti will be found.
It's coming, folks. And it'll fit right in with this. In the Bay of Biscay, I hopes I'll pass away. Some deep water fishing off the edge of Europe. Across the ocean, from whence came the Basque men and the Spaniards. They came, and they were Biscayan, and they took the whales. They took the whales. They took the whales. They took the whales.
Took the whales, they 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 took the whales, took the whales. There's no more whales.
Took the whales. Took the whales.
They took the whales. They took all the whales. They took the whales. I left my good job. I left a really good job. I just had to change the scenery. They took the whales.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. They took the whales, oh yeah.
They took all the whales away. They took all the whales away. They took all the whales away. Whales away. Humpbacks.
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 Humpbacks. Gets a hump up, you gets a humpback, as they say.
Sorry, folks.
That was wild. You know, I you know,
Bit wild.
a bit wild. You know, I gotta admit, I got lost there. I got lost there for a minute.
Salmon Ear Wilds.
Didn't know where I was. I was out in the Salmon Ear Wild.
Buddy was at the Wilds, taking it in with Williams. Wild Williams, they used to call him. That's why they call it the Wilds. It's a true story. Danny Williams.
In the Wild Williams, I knew a man, I knew him well, but I knew that I wanted him to go straight to hell. I knew that man quite well. He was a man that I knew quite well. He was a man that I knew quite.
Wild Williams, Wild Williams, Wild Williams, it's a Wild Williams, Wild Williams, Wild Williams, Wild Williams, it's a Wild Williams,
The Wild Williams, a wild Williams.
Wild Williams, Wild Williams,
It's a wild one.
Wild.
Wild.
Radio Free Canada, that's what they want you to hear when you turn that dial. Radio Free Canada, they want you to turn that dial. They want to watch you smile. Turn your dial to 97.5 if you want to be alive. Sidney Crosby.
Number 87, celebrated player. This one's called Sydney might be good, but he'll never be a Gretzky. But we all knew that from the get-go, oh, didn't we? Who's ever gonna be the one who's as good as Gretzky?
Nobody.
Is it Mario Lemieux or is it Gordie Howe? Is anyone as good as Gretzky?
Carey Price was nice, but he couldn't pass it on the ice.
He was pretty good, but he was not as good in net as Gretzky.
Patrick Waugh, what a guy. He was just like my bra.
But he could never make a save like Gretzky.
Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure.
He could never pass the puck like Gretzky. He could never take a slap shot like Gretzky.
Yammy Yager, Yarmore Yager. He was the man that I could own the Penguins. Yammer Yager. He was the best Penguin player after Lemieux retired. And then they got 87. And then they thought that they were in heaven. Sid the Kid.
Sid the Kid, Sid the Kid. He never know the things that he never did. Sid the Kid, Sid the Kid. You'll never know the things that he never did. Sid the Kid, Sid the Kid. You'll never know the things that he never did. The things that he never did. Sid the Kid.
What about Matt Sundin?
What about him? He's nothing but a bit of scum.
I heard he was a little bit mean.
No, he's pretty nice. Ambassador to the city of Toronto. Does Matt Sundin still live in Toronto? Does still have a house in Toronto? Does Matt Sundin still have a house in Toronto? Does he still have a house in Toronto?
Toronto. Dude, he still got the $1 beers up in Ontario. Here we are, still on the show, up in Ontario. Ohio. Yeah.
Up in Ohio, I've never been there. Ohio, manufacturing capital of the world.
Yep.
I beat up my finger the other day in the woods there. I keep feeling it now.
Feeling it. Feeling sting. Feeling the repercussions.
Got to you'll feel repercussions. You gotta if never mind. I didn't bring that one up. But if you ever goes up to Richards, keep it clean.
If you like Space Facts, we appreciate it. Stay tuned.
If you just subscribe for the Space Facts, we're gonna have Neil deGrasse Tyson on here when we get to 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah. We tried to get Bill Nye, but he was busy too. So.
He was busy. We're gonna have a Bill Nye on for epic debate of atheism versus creationism. So stay tuned.
Yep. It's going to be pretty science.
Pretty science. For science, you know, I've got to say, no cursing on YouTube, but, like, letter in love science, you know what I mean?
He, letter after E, apostrophe N, heart, apostrophe S.
Science. I'd like to... Your mom, buddy. We're never gonna tune this guitar This is what you get. We did it a couple hours ago. That's all you're getting.
Wrote that one just for you, viewer number 29. You'll know who you are when you look at the stats and you're like, hold on, that was me. Hold on, that was me. That was me. If they got rap where you're from, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if they got rap where you're from. They always got rap. But they
so we're gonna make like an old school beat here. Feel free to freestyle at home if you're listening.
Put your lyrics in the chat and we can use them for next time. Glad clean rap. It wraps the sandwich good. It keeps it all fresh and it keeps it all good. And I eats my bologna. It eats it all good. And I gets my salty flavor fats the way it should. Maple leaf, keep it chief. The Maple Leaf way. I put a drizzle mustard on that. A bit of whole wheat, slab it in a toaster. Put it together. Damn, that's a sandwich. That's it.
So damn, that's a sandwich.
Damn, that's a sandwich.
I never ate a can of manwich. But
damn, can of manwich.
I never ate a can of manwich.
A manwich, sandwich, canwich. The manwich, canwich.
I never ate a manwich.
Whoa.
That's a sandwich.
Cypress Hill is on this track, folks. Be real if you ever saw this.
I'm rolling up
Follow
my
us.
weed. I meant like dandelions. It's a springtime, dandelions. I'm a bee. I'm a bee.
I'm a bee, bitch. I'm a bee. I'm a bee, bitch. I'm a bee. I got warning colors on my back. I'm a hella bee. I'm a bee from hell. I'm a bee. I'm gonna sting you. Hive mind. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna take your pollen and put it in my pollen sack. I'm gonna fly around with pollen in my sack and I'm gonna sting you right good. Cause I'm a bee. And that's what bees do. I'm a bee.
All right, this is your chance at home. This is your chance to freestyle.
This is your segment.
That's all you get.
Taste.
Just a taste. And don't content match us there.
Nothing to be found.
No. That was original.
There's
that was original composition.
Nothing to be found.
That was transformative content. Say you're doing
Crystal clear.
Say you're doing sampling live because two people are playing different songs. Is that a content match, or are you doing transformative content? Put it in the chat.
I think, it's
We're
like...
going to go to court. Ed Sheeran, let's go.
What happens when they made the big old cans of soup in the 60s and 70s? Like, did the soup company come at them for that? Did they come at them for the soup? I don't know my history.
Does Google own every meme that comes up on the image search?
That's true.
Are one day they gonna care about which robot can see which images in image search?
Ed Sheeran AI.
Ed Sheeran AI. Ed Sheeran AI. So this is a Nickelback speed run.
Yep. Ed Sheeran AI.
Just to remind you, unless you thought you got cheaped out and tricked by the title, Chad Kroger's coming.
I saw your face, and it was a nice face, and I led me to believe that you were an honest person because I saw it on your face. You had a lot of forthcoming muscles on your face. I saw it on your face. I saw it on your face. You were in a pretty nice place called Harbor Grace. Harbor Grace gets a lot of love here, you know. Town of Harbor Grace, if you ever want to just like give us a wedding, you know, we're ready for you.
I heard that this is not ours, but Harbor Grace is a very nice place, and so is the Bay of Islands. Give 3 cheers, we're garbing here when the boys come home from Swan Island. I've been a whiling out on the ice. Thai Island, I've been tiling, I've been tiling all day, tiling all day, tiling all day, is a tiling all day, tiling all day, tiling all day, tiling all.
I see them in the fin, I got enough for you, and we're gonna sit down and get rid of our headaches. Slow release. Cause I like to suffer a bit slow.
Harbor Grace is a very nice place, but so's the Bay Islands. But I've been over to Bell Island and it was not very nice, to be fair.
Harbor Grace was a
Dennis
disgrace.
O'Keefe still alive? Is he over on Bell Island now? Is Dennis O'Keefe still alive? Put it in the chat. What's your best guess? Is
60% yes. I'm just saying, maybe. Lawton's
I don't know how to make a poll.
Drugstore. You shop here every day. Lawton's, you know, you can always get us to do your bumper. You know, remix that, bring it to the 21st century. You know, if we ever hear from Mr. St. John, the famous composer of selloffvacations.com, it'd be a life goal there. It'd be like a bucket list check mark there.
that is a bit of a bucket list check mark.
Yeah. Wayne St. John, you know who you are if you're ever out there. Big fans.
You're ever out there? We're looking for you. We got our backs. We got our backs looking for you.
Selloffvacations.com.
You know, I forget where the things are in here. Yeah. But where is that one too? It's probably up there. Oh, that one's hard to find, folks. Hard to find. Oh, I know where it's to.
What's your favorite restaurant from when you were a kid that no longer exists? We can tell you ours if you like.
I think I know one that I would like to go to. I've never gone to because they don't have it here in Newfoundland. But it's a mouse-themed restaurant.
Yes, I know exactly the one you're talking about. A certain Charles Educational Cheese.
Charles Educational Cheese
Is very famous. I think it's Entertainer Cheese, actually.
Has anyone ever been to Charles Educational Entertainer Cheese?
I think it's Charles Educational Cheese, yeah. Anybody ever hear the Office theme song? Which we're not going to play it for you.
Very nice. I couldn't find what I was looking for. I finally found it.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Selloffvacations.com. Don't wait. There's your vacation now. Sandals Beach Resort. How much do they exploit? Or how much do they help?
How much do they help? How much do they exploit? Let us know. Anyway, Chad Kroger's. This is the last song.
Yep.
Chad Kroger's here. He's gonna do this one.
Yep. Chad Kroger is actually here for this one, folks.
Chad Kroger's here.
He's here in all of our hearts, beating just as my heart beats. Chad is here.
If you got the hookup for Chad Kroger, you let us know. Chad Kroger's here with all of us. World record attempt. Might have been a fail, but we tried.
never made it as a wise man. I never made it as a poor man stealing.
Man,
And
I am a
never
wise
made
man.
it.
I am a wise man. I actually managed to make it as a wise man.
Did you make it as a poor man stealing?
No, because I was actually just a wise man. I stopped right there.
Whoa. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me. It's
I
not
think
like
that's enough.
that's enough.
All. Yeah, that's it.
I know. We just had to give him a taste.
That's all you get. You can't. We'll have to pay. See if we do that, we'll have to pay.
It's true.
You know, that's just a sample. That's just a sample.
Well,
See if we want. We're just trying it out. It's fair. You get to try it out for a second.
We'll have to pay for better equipment because we'll have more fans if we do more of that tasty classic that wasn't written by us, but we are simply embracing. But yeah, we would have to pay for better things to give you a better quality, and we don't want to do that. Certainly not. But yeah, Dime Front, I'm sure exists. Now, if you can find Dime Front and then give us a link, we'd like to support them.
Coming back with Dime Front, even better than they were.
They probably have like a Patreon or something.
Yeah, Dime Front, let's go.
This is a startup or GoFundMe. They might have some merch.
Look up their Bandcamp. Look up Dime Front on Bandcamp there.
Or you can get Quarter Front, or maybe.
No, a quarter top.
So they couldn't do quarterback because that's like.
You heard ZZ Top. You got Nickelback.
Yeah.
Yeah, quarter top is better though.
Right.
They're better than Dime Front. Even.
What about Dollar Side? I don't know. Or Toonie.
Dollar Side now.
Toonie back.
Okay, I can see Dollar Side.
And Toonie back would be sick.
Toonie back.
We should get that going. Just saying, Toonie back, but it's like a reimagined post grunge with a little bit of like whatever this is, accordion. L'accordion. Never again. No, that's it. Never again. Toonie back coming to you 2024.
I think that they okay. Yes. You've seen it here, folks. If you just subscribe for Space Beams, I apologize. Later we're gonna have more podcasts. We just don't have any guests right now. But don't you worry.
Guests are dried up till July.
We'll be playing more tunes for you too. But that we got it all. If you don't appreciate tunes that are stupid, that's fine. There's probably something else you can look at.
Yeah. I mean, we're a multifaceted tool here. It is a toolbox.
Slap the Jesus like button.
Sometimes the biggest tools
only
are
the
here.
like button.
Yeah,
only the like button. No other buttons on the page.
We don't want anyone to ever ring.
You type in comments and only make the comments 100% emoji, or we won't even read them. If you write comments or text, we won't even read them. 100% emoji only. That's it.
You have to at least like 5 shorts before we'd appreciate any comments on the stream.
Unless they're just emojis. But if you pass the test and you like every short on our page, then you can write comments with words.
Yeah, we will.
It'll be enabled. Right now it's disabled by YouTube. It's not us.
If you want,
it's like a default from YouTube. We don't do this. Okay, it's out of our hands. But if you leave a like on every short we've ever put up, I think you'll be able to write comments with words, which was beneficial to you. You'll want to do that.
You can get pinned even.
So it's something you will be wanting to do. You definitely want to do it.
Yep.
So, have a good night. I hope you want to do it. And then we're back again. And we're looking for that Yeti. Stay tuned.
Yeti will be found. Yeti's not over. It's not over, Yeti. You know what I mean? It's not over, Yeti. It's not over.